Singer-songwriter Erykah Badu, birth name Erykah Abby Wright, was born on February 26, 1971 in Dallas, Texas. She started singing and dancing at the precious age of 4 at the Dallas Theater Center, as well as other venues. By the age of 14, she was freestyling for a local radio station. Around this time, she changed the spelling of her first name. The original spelling of her first name from Erykah, E-R-I-C-A, to Erykah that we know today, E-R-Y-K-A. The reason she gave for changing the spelling of her first name was because her birth name spelling, E-R-I-C-A, she claimed was a slave name. She adopted the last name Badu because it is her favorite jazz scat sound. After graduating from Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, she went on to study theater at Grambling State University. However, in 1993, she left Grambling State University to focus more fully on her music. She worked several minimum wage paying jobs to support herself. She also found time to record a 19-song demo, which led to her being signed to a recording deal by Universal Records. In 1997, she released her debut album called Baduism. Four hit singles came from this album, which included On and On, Next Lifetime, Other Side of the Game, and Apple Tree. Later that same year in 1997, she released her first live album, simply called Live. The biggest song off this live album was the classic track, Tyrone. In 1999, she collaborated with the music group The Roots on a song called You Got Me. In the year 2000, Erykah released her follow-up album to her debut album called Mama's Gun. The biggest commercial hit off of this album was called Bag Lady. In 2001, in support of the Mama's Gun album, she went on tour. In 2002, she released the song Love of My Life with then boyfriend rapper Common. That song was on the soundtrack for the movie Brown Sugar. Erykah also would go on to release that song Love of My Life on her 2003 album Worldwide Underground. Two other songs released off this album were called Danger and Back in the Day. In 2004, she collaborated with Zap Mama on a track called Bandy Bandy. Also in 2004, while pregnant, she went on tour to promote her Worldwide Underground album. In 2005, she co-founded the Sugar Water Festival with Queen Latifah and Jill Scott. In 2008, she released her album New America Part 1. The single that got the most pub from this album was called Honey. Also in 2008, she performed at the 10th annual Voodoo Experience in New Orleans. The remainder of 2008, going into the year 2009, she was back on tour, touring the world. In 2010, she released her album called New America Part 2. The single off this album that got the most attention was a track called Window Seat. And although the track was a good track, the music was good, that's not what got Window Seat the most attention. The video for the song Window Seat will go on to draw controversy for various reasons. First and foremost reason was that the video was not even planned. It wasn't really planned. It was just like a guerrilla filming, just going out there and filming, basically. Just go by ear, basically. Play it by ear. Also, controversy was Erykah never purchased or got the proper permits to film this video. The video was filmed at a popular place in Dallas, Texas called the Dilly Plaza. And she never got the proper permits to film this video. So that was another thing that caused a little controversy. Also, as you see her unpeeling her clothes right there, slow by slow, it's going to get a little more deeper than that. But she was undressing on the public street in Dallas, Texas. And, I think there's laws against that. So she went on to undress. Like I said, this was a guerrilla filming, what they consider guerrilla filming, not getting the proper permits to be able to film. So that's what she did, basically gangster style out there. But so she stripped down to the bone so everybody could see, in a way out there, and I guess the people. So when you see the people out there reacting that she's walking past, they're genuinely reacting. Yeah, but she did get in a little trouble for this, which she was arrested. She was arrested for her actions here, but it was in Dallas it's considered a Class C misdemeanor. She was arrested for disorderly conduct, for her public nudity, and she went on to be. She didn't get any jail time. She just was fined $500 and put on 6 months probation for this act. But look at this. What if you were walking down this street and you see somebody doing this? I mean, what would be your reaction? You just see somebody doing this on a public street, and it's just like, look at the confidence in which he's walking down the street. And I just this was very, very I would have to say a courageous. I would say that's out the box type of action here by Erykah here, but yeah. And yeah, so the one thing that I had a problem with this video, biggest problem that I have is that there's little kids, as you might see them in the video, there's little kids also viewing this. We hope that they're not traumatized. They wasn't traumatized by this, by this action here by Erykah. But one of the other controversies to this video, was that where it was filmed at was the place where former President John F. Kennedy was assassinated at. And that drummed up a great deal of controversy as well. So she was basically filming it at the location where the former President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And as you will see, once he get fully disrobed here, she kind of reenacts a death scene at the end, which is it's like how to describe it. At the end, you're gonna see it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna let it play. But you see her fully disrobing and doing her thing, and the people are like, oh, you see that right there? That's her imitating being shot, like the imitation of the president, basically. So that was a real controversy too. And her words right here says it all.
They play it safe, are quick to assassinate what they do not understand. They move in packs, ingesting more and more fear with every act of hate on one another. They feel most comfortable in groups, less guilt to swallow. They are us. This is what we have become, afraid to respect the individual. A single personal event or circumstance can move one to change, to love herself, to evolve.
Moving on, in 2013, she collaborated with Tyler, the Creator, on a track called Tree Home 95. Also in 2013, she was featured with Janelle Monáe on a track called Queen. In 2015, she appeared on a track called Rememory with Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiment. Also in 2015, she performed at the Bomb Factory in her hometown of Dallas, Texas. Later that same year, in October 2015, she released a remix of a Drake song called Hotline Bling. And in November of that year, she released a mixtape called But You Can't Use My Phone. In 2016, she released 3 new songs on SoundCloud. The songs were Trio Friends, Through It All, and Come See Badu. Also in 2016, she starred in a film called The Land, which she was featured on the title track for the film soundtrack with rapper Nas on a song called A Bitter Land. In 2019, she released her version of the Squeeze song called Tempted with instrumentalist James Poyser on the collab. In 2020, she was featured on a song called Behoove alongside singer D'Angelo. Also in 2020, she was featured on a song called Low Key with singer Tiana Taylor. In December 2022, she was featured on a track by RM titled Yun. Erykah Badu has been doing her thing, her way, on her terms for nearly 30 years now, and I don't see her stopping anytime soon. Praises and blessings to Miss Erykah Badu. Do your thing, girl, and I wish you nothing but continued success whichever way you decide to move. But with that, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. Thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Continue to be blessed.